We sailed from Bai Honda, bound for Marathon, when I noticed an issue with the engine. We diverted underneath the 7-mile bridge to anchor on the much calmer inside and to be closer to shops and to figure out what was wrong.
Hey, Phillip. Hey, Nina. Hey. Phillip, how's the project going?
The reservoir that I thought was the coolant reservoir was actually the overflow reservoir, so I put more into it and topped off way too much coolant in the engine, so it started leaking out of the cap. When things get hot, the molecules get excited and they expand. We still got a big mess in the bilge of a bunch of antifreeze that we got to clean up and dispose of, but
Phillip put it in the wrong tank, but now he knows now not to put it in that tank.
yeah, but it should have...
Nina, what did you look up that you wanted to go to?
I want to go hike.
Nina wants to go in the hot sun and hike.
Hey everybody. Well, we had a little engine problem yesterday, but it wasn't catastrophic or anything. Just a mess up on my part. Here, I'll show you what happened. See that radiator cap? It's got all this drip coming off of it. I've been wiping it off and it just came pouring out. Then there's this hose coming off of here. It goes over to this reservoir. I saw this reservoir being empty. Like, oh no, we're low on coolant, so I put more in there. Unbeknownst to me, that was the overflow tank. So it was overfilled with coolant. The liquid in the engine expanded with the coolant. It had nowhere to go. It couldn't go into there, which I spoke to the previous owner. This had been an issue in the past. You can see I got a little bit of a mess there, and then my bilge under the engine, all that green shit is antifreeze. So I've got my turkey baster, and I'm reaching in there, sucking it up, putting it in a ball. It's gonna take a while. Yep, well, I had a big boo-boo. Half gallon of antifreeze in the bilge, so hopefully it will stop. I got a plan if it won't. Stay tuned. New plan. I'm going to go to the Home Depot and get some sealant, some JB Weld stuff or whatever I can find. Meanwhile, the girls are going to go to a nature center.
Yay!
Go look at some nature.
Yeah.
We got to get the dinghy ready, but of course a trip to Home Depot could never be easy with our dinghy.
Our leaky dinghy.
Kind of a sketchy place to tie up, but you know.
Let's tie up on the dock.
Well, that's somebody's house right there. And then right here is a construction site with a little staircase down this wall, so that step will be real slippery. Landing.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Will you grab me my shoes?
Sure. Yeah. Bye. I love you.
Love you.
The Home Depot. All right. Flex Seal. Try that out. Easy fuse tape. You never know. Got the JB Weld, Gorilla Tape, gloves, and what are those? For spares. You never know. A beautiful construction site shot. Okay, Terry's checking out my new bucket of fun. Thinks it's toys for her. JB Weld says it's good for 500 degrees Fahrenheit. 550. It doesn't get that hot on that cooling system. Hopefully this will do the trick. Terry's enjoying the sea breeze. Nina and Nicole are over yonder. Well, they just waved at me, but there's a nature center over there, so they're exploring a bit of Marathon's fine nature.
Nina, why do you have 2 drinks?
I'm thirsty and our water tastes like fish and there's a cocktail.
One of our tank tastes like fish water, and the other one tastes like lemony chemicalness. It's pretty gross. Even with the filter. Which is why the first thing that we did is go to Wendy's and get 2 drinks each. Which of course I already drank my Coke. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good, David. Thank you.
This is a mola mola, or ocean sunfish. They weigh 725 pounds and they get up to 9 feet. It's kind of cute but weird looking. I don't know what to think about it. Ooh, it's a mola mola! The Florida Keys Land Trust was created in 1976 by a group of concerned citizens in an effort to save the hardwood hammocks of the Florida Keys. In 1989, they purchased the 63 acres known as Crane Point, saving the land from becoming a shopping center apartment complex. Thus, the Crane Point Museum and Nature Center was born. It's home to a large thatch palm hammock, a hardwood hammock, a mangrove forest, tidal lagoons, and wetland ponds. What a beautiful tree. This is our boat. There's also the Marathon Wild Bird Center. They have rehabilitated over 16,000 wild birds of different species since 1995. I'm getting a fish pedicure. Apparently the fish like dead skin. Okay. You're tagging your feet. This is George Adderley's home. He was born in 1870 on the island of New Providence in the Bahamas. And in 1983, he purchased 32.35 acres, known as Crane Hammock, for $100 payable over 3 years. George was in the sponging business and would regularly sell his dried sponges in Key West. They largely depended on what they were able to grow, raise, or catch. This included fish, conch, turtle, and crawfish. The worst hardships of this life were the mosquitoes and no-see-ums, much like today. The museum was pretty cool, and I don't just mean in temperature. After spending a long, hot day exploring the grounds, this was a perfect ending to an incredible experience. If you're ever in Marathon, I highly recommend making a stop. There was something for everyone. Whoa, look at this whale skull. Honestly, we could have stayed a couple hours longer.
First step to any job is prep work. So, time to get in there and clean this surface as best I can. So it's leaking from right around here. I'll leave the cap on while I do this so nothing gets into the system. Okay, I found the crack. It's a little hairline crack, so there's the cap, the radiator cap, the trunk, I guess, no, the block, where the tube stack is, and then there's a neck right there where the cap clips onto. There's a little hairline fracture right across the neck. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a crack. right on this seam. I'm going to slap some JB Weld on there and wait the appropriate amount of cure time, and hopefully that'll fix my little boo-boo. Plus our refrigerator is not doing a refrigeration job, so let me grab my refrigeration adjustment tool, the old adjustable hammer here, and see if I can't give it some encouragement. Work, damn you! There. How's that look now? That looks even better. Now let's mix some compound up. Equal parts, JB Weld. Scrape, scrape, smear. Get it well mixed. Important to mix epoxies thoroughly and according to manufacturer's specifications. Otherwise, they won't harden wonky. You'll be like, why didn't that stuff cure right? Well, you didn't mix it right there, Buster. Learn that in rehab. Oh shit, right. There she is calling right when I'm smearing the stuff. I knew she was gonna call right when I started spreading this stuff, but that's alright. I'll go pick her up from the shore shortly. Pretty good. Pretty bad, I'm sure, but hopefully good enough. That's what I'm going for. We look like crazy people. Crazy bag lady.
Cerveza from Cuba.
Is it a Cuban beer?
It's called. Yeah, Cerveza Paloma. It's a beautiful day, friends. It's a beautiful day. Y'all want a beer?
Sure. Beach day. Crowded beach day.
What is your middle name? Muddy? Oh, yeah, I knew this. I knew it. Nina Murray Rocha.
Better than Shraver.
Better than Shaver.
Shaver?
His name is Richard Big Shaver.
No shit.
It's a great sunset.
People blocking the sun from me. Next week on Sailing Kawoka, Paul and Victoria join our crew and we go on some underwater adventures and do some night fishing.